And welcome back to KWBJ News. It's now time for your sports. With playoffs itching closer and district games winding down, the intensity at the ballpark is running at a fever pace. Last night, Vanderbilt Catholic traveled to Berwick to put its 6'4" sophomore pitching sensation Chase Hawthorne against the steady senior Chris Sharpenshave. The Panthers jumped out in front early, belting in a run in the first and a run in the second. Bottom of the fifth here, runners on first for the Panthers, trying to add to the lead. That's a single from Trey Williams to the left field to put runners on first and second. Next up, it's Reed Leonard with two runners on. He hits it into a double play, 6-4-3, and the Terriers head in unscathed and try and claw themselves back. Let's go to the seventh here. Hawthorne is up at the plate. He strikes out but takes off to first. Catcher makes a bad throw, so Hawthorne makes his way to second. Sliding in there, that's going to be an error on the Panthers, but Sharpenshave sends this fastball right down the middle for the final strikeout of the game, and the Panthers will chalk up another one. 2-0 is your final. Like I said, a pitcher's duel. Sharpenshave went all seven, allowing only one hit, no walks. He fanned 9 batters. Berwick only had 3 hits, though, themselves. Trey Williams was 1 of 2, and Matt Skelton was 1 for 3. The Panthers are sitting right at 16-7 on the season with a 4-2 record in district. Going to be watching a lot of film from this game next because their game will be against Vanderbilt Catholic, and this time it's going to be in Houma. Let's get to some other scores around the area. Morgan City beat A.J. Ellender yesterday in an 8-inning finale, 8-7. Brody Anslem got the win going 7 innings. He let up 7 runs off 9 hits. He walked 4 and struck out 4. The Tigers put up 11 hits on the board themselves. Dylan Heimel had 2 RBIs. He was 2 for 3 on the night. Brandon Beadle was 2 for 4 at the plate with an RBI. Anslem also did well at the plate, knocking in 2 runs himself. The victory gives the Tigers their 9th win this season. They will face A.J. Ellender for round 2 tomorrow. Patterson picked up a win over Abbeville yesterday, 6-3 the final. Cameron Fontenot picked up the team's victory. 5 innings, only allowed 1 run off 4 hits. He walked 1 batter and struck out 4. Double timed at the plate, going 3 for 4 with 3 RBIs. Jadrick DeCluet was 1 for 2 with an RBI. The Lumberjacks are still 11-11 this season. They are 1-6 in district, and they will play Abbeville again tomorrow as well. Let's move it over to softball. The Lady Tigers got a loss the other day to Vanderbilt Catholic. Tyler Hebert was the team's starting pitcher. She walked 1 and struck out 2. Vanderbilt picked up 6 of their runs in the first and got 1 more in the fourth. But the problem for the Lady Tigers was really at the plate. Shannon Terrio was 2 for 3 with a run scored, and Nikki Penson was 1 of 3 with an RBI. All around, though, not the best day of hitting for Morgan City. That puts them at 15-12 on the season. Their next game will be against Assumption High School. Let's switch lanes now to bowling. The 2012 all-district teams are out, and if you have been to any of the matches this season, you could see this one coming. Both boys and girl teams are littered with players from the St. Mary Parish. There's a look at the first team with Berwick, Morgan City, and Central Catholic represented twice, and the second team had 3 entries from Berwick: Michaela Allen, Harley George, and Lacey Falk. The MVP of the district is Elle Arsamont. She, too, is from Berwick. On now to the boys team, and the Morgan City squad is well represented in the first team. Devin Quick of Berwick is the only member from the squad from a different school. Tigers put together their best performance of the year the other day against Terrebonne, beating them 24-3. The 3 games totaled up to 3,718 points, averaging out to about 206 per bowler. They would also set a season-high single-game score of 1,339 points, averaging out to 223 points a bowler. Ryan Vayall led the series with a score of 677. He bowled a 223, 242, and a 212. Surprisingly, though, he was not the district MVP. That award would go to Taylor Brocato, who bowled a 213 and a 265. A couple other records, though, have been broken recently, this time in junior high track and field. The Berwick boys 4x4 team set a new St. Mary Parish record of 4 minutes, 2.8 seconds. That beat the old record of 4 minutes, 3.02 seconds. So congratulations to the junior high Berwick 4x4 relay team. That's going to be it for sports tonight. We'll have more KWBJ news right after this.